Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here to do my layout share for the month of April. So I want to let you know most of these are from Spiegel Mom Scraps. So if you're looking for process videos, if you head on over to the Spiegel Mom Scraps Facebook, not the Facebook group, excuse me, the YouTube channel, you'll see most of my process videos there under the Trendy Tuesday. This is the very first layout I created for the month, and it is for the blog hop to start off April. It was really fun. I had so much fun with this layout. This is the one that I did a real-time process video for on my channel, and it was like an hour and something long. It took me a long time just to kind of show you what my real life scrapbooking is like. But it's just documenting. I purchased this really pretty dream catcher for my daughter's room. It'll be her nursery once we get everything settled in there, and so I just kind of wanted to highlight that, and I used a bunch of fun things, some shimmers, the cork clouds. I used a little bit of the creative embellishment things here, a felt heart there, and then the sequins are all from the shop. I did some layering here, a couple tags, my little bit of my title, which is titled Getting Ready for You, a bow, and then that's about it. So pretty simple stitching, of course, but I really love the way that it looks, and it's going to be the perfect fit for my daughter's album. And then here's the layout I did. This is kind of a redo layout. I had a photo of my beautiful niece, and my sister wanted the photo, so I just kind of took some of the parts to it and recreated the layout with a separate piece of pattern paper for the background. This is talking about being pregnant, and I took this photo. This is me pregnant with Nora, but I have another photo where I'm pregnant with Jackson, and it looks a lot like this. It's a fun comparing one, so I'm going to kind of put them side by side so that I can compare them while I look at them in the album. And I really love the way this one turned out as well. I did add a few more things that weren't in the original layout. So my title, obviously, I added this little banner from the Valentine's Day collection, this little hello, and then a few extra pieces around here too. So I was pleased with that. And I did stitching on the pink paper there. Here is another layout for Spiegel Mom Scraps. This would be over on that channel for you to check out, and it's just titled My Favorite Birthday Boy. My son turned 3 in January, and I just wanted to get his birthday layout kind of documented here, and it's just talking about what had happened. And I always do a little really quick kind of letter to him, and that's kind of what this is about. The photo, just a few layers, not a whole lot. I did add some shimmers, as you can see. I did a lot of mixed media this month. I was kind of pleased with myself about that. And let's see, some sequins here. There's another piece of that creative embellishment stuff. And that's kind of it. It's kind of a simple layout, but I really like the way that it turned out. And again, this is, like I'm saying, these are all probably, you're going to find them on that Spiegel Mom Scraps YouTube channel, because that's what I had time to do this month with my newborn. This one is documenting my son. He started his preschool life this year. He got to go a little bit earlier than most kids because they thought he looks a lot older than he is, and he seemed a little bit more advanced, so they let him go a little bit early, and that's just what this is going to be. So this will be for the start of his school year album, which I'm excited. I used up one of those pre-made words. I kind of have a hard time using those, so I was excited to get a few of those used this month. There's a frame hiding here, a little tag. This has the journaling, and then just bits and pieces all over the place. Here's a layout I redid. I had originally done this layout with this photo for my Moto Busters series that I did with Caddy, Hannah, and Megan. And I had a lot of fun with that, but when I created this layout, though I liked it, it still just wasn't quite right. So I redid it, and I'm much happier with the way this one turned out. This part is from the original layout, and most of this part of the cluster is. And then I just added some of these little tags here, a bird, and a little flare there. So that's kind of fun. And it's just a little bit more lively. And I added this third piece of pattern paper just so that there was some more contrast. I do wish that I hadn't cut off quite so much of this pattern paper, but I'm living with it. It's okay. In the end, I'm pretty pleased with the way that it turned out. Again, a Spiegel Mom scrap. This one I had so much fun with as well. I did the technique where you grab a piece of plastic that is bigger than 12 by 12, so anything you get your paper in basically, and I sprayed all of my shimmers in my blue green tones, and then I just smushed it, and I loved the way that looked. It was kind of a beachy, watery feel, so I grabbed a beach photo and just documented that. I added the sequence from the Pandora's Ombre, and just kind of a basic, because I liked the way that the mixed media had turned out on this paper. I just kind of left it, did my triangular effect that I do with most of my layouts, and called it done. But I was really pleased with the way that turned out. Within this layout, I had also used my Shimmers products in a stencil to create these fun little flowers as well. So I was kind of highlighting that too. And then here's another redo layout. These did originally have photos of my niece, and I just took those off. Again, my sister was wanting them, and I just simply added different photos with my daughter in them. So her little hand there compared to mine, just a cute little photo of her within one of the first couple days of her being home, and then her cute little toes. And it says, hello, lovely baby. So I added the word baby here, and her name, so her first and middle name there, and that's kind of it. Everything else was kind of basically already there. There is a comparison that you can see on my channel if you're interested in that. And I haven't written journaling for this one. I'm not exactly sure what I want to say, so there's no journaling written for this one quite yet. This one does have a process video, and it's on my channel. Yay! My one process video for the month of April on my channel. It is called Meeting Your Big Brother. And again, it was a redo layout. And so I just took the old photos off so that they could go to my sister. And then I created this. And it was a lot of fun. I really love these photos. They're the first ones of Jackson getting to hold his baby sister. But this is going into my daughter's album, which is why it says Meeting Your Big Brother. I'll have 3 layouts in total of this kind of event. One for her album, one for his album, and one for our family album. I love this little cluster of tags here, and I did a little cluster here, so it's kind of a diagonal effect, which is neat and not as I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is, but it's not quite so triangular effect. I've been looking at my layouts a lot and noticed that I still do that. As you can see, here's a triangle here. But I'm trying to add a few more different types of designs into my layouts. And I think this one kind of represents that in a pleasing way. And then this will be on my channel too. And this is a very fun series that I did with 5 other gals. And we did it for the Crafty Channel Surf, and it's called 6 Degrees of Scrap Lifting. So what happened is the first scrapper, who happened to be Leah, who is the host of that Facebook group, created a layout, and then she passed it on to the next gal who created a layout, and then she passed her layout on, so forth, so forth. I was the very last person to go, and this is how my layout turned out, and I'm really pleased with the way it looks, and I just love it. So I don't know, there's just something about it. I really, really love it. I added some corners here and this really fun floral, and these are my 2 favorite photos of my kids right now, and it's just was so much fun. I got these paper clips used up, and that was nice because been having a hard time using those, so that was really neat. And a few stickers got used up, and some more tags. I'm using a lot of tags this month as well, and some more frames. So there's that. You can check out this process video on my channel. And finally, my last layout is for the last episode of Trendy Tuesday for the term that I was on for Spiegel Mom Scraps from I think it began in August of 2016 and it just ends at the end of this month. And thankfully, I am coming back and will be back for the next term. So Trendy Tuesday is not going away, but there are going to be some differences. We're adding some neat things within our design team that I'm really excited about. But this is the last layout I created for it. So cute photo of myself and Sean and Nora. Jackson was too busy playing to be in this photo, but that's okay. And what it's just talking about is this is our first outing with her. We went to visit our family, and so that they could, Sean's family, basically, his side of the family, so that they could hold her and cuddle with her and meet her, and it was her big first outing. So I really wanted to document that. I haven't quite decided if this will go in her book of firsts or if it'll go into our family album. Not exactly sure, but I'll sort that out as I put my layouts away. So there you have it. I love the way this one turned out, by the way. Process video on Spiegel Mom Scraps YouTube channel, and if you notice, it's actually a scrap lift of myself. I took the same stencil I had used for the very first layout I did for Spiegel Mom Scraps and just used some different colors to recreate that and then built my layout on top of that. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 layouts done in April, which I have to say I'm pretty pleased with myself because I didn't think I would get that much done with a newborn, but I did. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please leave them in the description box below and I will try to get to them as quickly as possible. Bye everyone!